is Savannah Shelton. I'm a self-published manga artist. This is my manga, RKI. RKI is a shonen manga. It is directed toward teens. If you like crime or mystery, then this is definitely the manga for you. So I wanted to talk about my publishing process, who I went through and why I went through them. I went through Morris Publishing. Whenever I was at an art show, this lady came up to me, and I was selling just wood burnings at the time and kind of like my posters and things like that I make. And she was like, hey, my sister had just got published through these people called Morris. And I was like, oh, okay, who are they? What are they about? And she said, they do books, and they published a children's book for my sister recently. I was like, do they do manga? Because I have had this story on my mind. I created it when I was 7th grade. I've been working on it tirelessly all the time. And she was like, well, they might. And so she gave me their website. And when I went home and I looked, sure enough, they did manga. And it's something new that they do. They have done cookbooks, they've done songbooks, they've done novels, and they just now started doing comics and manga. So their manga template that they have online, I actually had a hard time using because it was more if you did like Photoshop or things like that. So I used Krita. So I ended up buying the actual size that it would be on, so that way I knew what I was drawing was going to be translated exact to how I wanted it. And so I do everything traditional anyway with my inks and my outline art and things like that, so it wasn't really that big of a deal for me to buy the exact size. And then I scan it into the computer, and then I color and do my story from there. But they were so nice. Whenever I first put my order in, I called Tammy. I asked her, that's the main lady for the customer service, and I asked her, I said, hey, do you all do reverse printing? Because I wanted my book to be right to left. I wanted it to be original manga format. Wanted to make sure that it was going to be exactly how I wanted it. She said, literally, you upload it the way you want it, and then we take it from there. Just if it's backwards, write a note, and they will do it. So I did. I put a note in my comment section of my order like, hey, this is backwards. It's supposed to be backwards. Don't worry. Don't try to correct it. It's fine. So when I sent it in, Gerald, he contacted me. He said, hey, your name's getting cut off, because originally my name was down here for the cover. He's like, your name's getting cut off, so I moved it up here. And when I got the proofs, because I also ordered a proof to be sent to me because this was my first experience, I wanted to have that proof. It was $15 extra to have it sent to me. And in that proof, it showed how my manga was going to look. It wasn't a comb binding though, so whenever I was looking through it, it looked like some of my bubbles was going to get cut off, but they actually didn't. It was just where the holes for the comb had went, because in perfect binding it doesn't really matter because it's going to go toward the center. I show you actually with this one, and so you can open it more and it will show it. That's one of the other reasons why I chose perfect bindings, because I don't have to be so cautious about getting too close to the edge and things like that. So I chose that, and when it come in, the proof, it kind of, like I said, it made me weary about the comb binding, but also my cover wasn't on it, so I didn't really still know how my cover was going to look, because I'm a very visual person. I'm not very good with you just telling me how it's going to look. I want to know how it's going to look. But I trusted them, and I said that everything looked fine, and I gave them the go ahead to send it. So after you receive your proof, you get your books in about 15 days. So 15 days came, and I got my delivery. I was kind of worried because around here we never know if our normal delivery driver is going to be driving or not, or if it's going to be someone younger or inexperienced and they drop it or something. It wouldn't have mattered even if they did. They had packaged it so well. My whole order was in perfect condition. And they actually gave me a little extra. So I ordered 25, that's the minimum. I ended up getting 3 extra, so I have a total of 28 books. And so that way if one got hurt or damaged, I would have another one to give to somebody if they didn't have one that was in pristine condition. So that happens when they have runoff and they have little extra books. So then I went to go network because I was like, okay, I have my books now. I'm gonna have to network and get them out there. Everybody already knew me because of my art. Everybody already knew me because I did commissions. Everybody already knew me because I went to church. Everybody knew me because I work at a drugstore. So everybody that I've ever been nice to and everybody that's ever been in my life, I just put it out there. I was like, okay, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I'm just putting it out there. Even if it's just a reel, I'm just putting it out there so that way they know what I've done. Especially now that I've got my copyrights, I'm able to share my story actually with people. And I was so worried it was going to cost a lot. It's only like $60. And I went to my local bookstore because I had an ISBN number put on it. I was able to sell it there. So I sent it out to those people and it was accepted so well. There were so many orders that came in. There's still so many orders. I had to order more. I had to order 75 more because I also got 2 Comic-Cons coming up. I'll probably have to order some before then. But again, you still don't know how sales are going to go just yet because that's just the people that has supported me for so long that know. Getting it to a new person might be harder, but I'm not sure yet. So even the people that I didn't know my whole life, there was a couple like on TikTok that I don't personally know that wanted one. And so I shipped it out to Canada recently. I hope they love it, I really do. I've been getting some reviews in about my book. A lot of people have just read the first chapter and they are very, very invested. They like the artwork that I've done so far, my character designs. I would think my character design is more of the old school. It's not very round. It's more angular and more like what I grew up with, I guess. So even though that it's in a new way, it's turned digital, you know, it's still considered like one of the older styles. So I was very happy with that comment. Someone said that it could go up with Full Metal Alchemist. I was like, I don't know if it could go that far, but if it ever does, that would be awesome. I mean, to even be put up there with FMA was very nice. I take that as a huge compliment. But if you would like to know more about RKI, or if you would like to purchase RKI, just message me at rkiofficial, rkimangaofficial@gmail.com. Or you can also find me on Facebook by the same name and Instagram. TikTok, I am Yoshihiro901, which is the name of my character in RKI. And if you would like to see me do a drawing tutorial or speed drawing or anything like that, or me just do character design videos and things, just let me know. But I hope to grow this community. I want people to experience the story that I've worked so hard on. And I appreciate everybody that has given me support. I couldn't have done it without you. I have 1 book left out of the 25. That is unreal to me. And I still have more coming. And more orders coming. So I'll have to write them down so that way I know exactly how many I need. But wish me luck on Comic-Con. Hopefully everything goes good. If you want me to do a Comic-Con video of me selling the books there, I will. Just let me know. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for all the support for my book, RKI.